10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good, well done. Grab a quick drink of water and back in your lines, please. Hi, welcome to Namyang Kung Fu Retreat in Pai Island. Sorry for the delay. We had a few our ab circle. We're going to follow up with some vein tendon, the usual midday Kung Fu workout. So jump on in, have some fun with us. Welcome. 2 minutes, chop, 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 chop. Let's go. Let's have our lines. And if you don't know vein tendon, I'm sure you should actually, or everybody here should. Vein tendon, Qigong, yeah? All right. Okay, good. Go for it in your own time. Remember exercise 1, the rock. 2, sorry, that's the rock. 3, 4, and the last one going down, yeah? Making sure your inhale is relaxed, your exhale, you're pushing. Make sure when you're pushing, or stretching in particular, aren't tensing up. You want to open up the fascia, we shouldn't be tightening up. In your own time, go for it. Ah, you haven't done this. Ah, okay. Come on over. If anybody needs a recap, come to this side. Okay. Okay. All right, so what are we doing with vein tendon Qigong? I assumed you guys actually attended the class earlier. So, good. All right, vein tendon Qigong, we are working on our fascia. You've learned all about it right now. So, what are we actually doing? Bring your hands in. Keep one hand into a fist. The other one, keep the fist relaxed. Don't tighten it up. I want you to stretch out the hand that's open. Yep. Imagine you're pulling your fingertips away and somebody at the top is almost holding pliers and pulling the joints apart. Okay? Maybe skip that visual. All right? But just stretch, yeah? You're really, really stretching. But keep that fist nice and relaxed, yeah? Stretch, 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 stretch. Okay, good. Now release it and open up the other hand. You see that difference? All right, so this is pretty much what we are doing to our joints, right? So the fascia is stretching out, yeah? So the fascia is this tendinous sheet that surrounds our muscles, our organs, our joints, everything, yeah? That is what we're doing to our body. When the fascia is nice and elastic, it protects your joints, it protects your muscles, but it also allows for energy to travel through it. That is what we use for our internal strength. That, of course, with connection to our Tantien, but this is what we're doing to our body. So they say with vein tendon, you can actually get taller because everything is actually opening up, okay? So first things first, horse riding stance. So feet are parallel, toes are turned in, knees slightly bent but pushed out, and our tailbone is tucked, okay? Let me know if you can't ground down. If we can, you're good, yeah? But I want the big thing is the tucking. Yeah, good. Okay, so the biggest thing with this is the breath. So without the hand motions, we're gonna work on the breath. When we breathe in, this is natural abdominal breathing. So inhaling, diaphragm drops down, you're filling your chest cavity, everything up with air. As you exhale, diaphragm pushes in, diaphragm pushes up, sorry, and you're exhaling, expelling air, right? So when we do this, inhale is relax, exhale, you're going to push everything. You're going to grip the floor. Imagine the K1 bubbling 1 point going down, knees push out, tailbone drops down, and I'm pushing everything out, yeah? So inhale, relax, exhale, push. And as much as you can, relaxing, not tightening anything up as we're pushing. So we're stretching and not tightening, yeah? Inhale, relax. Exhale, grip the floor, push the knees out, push the tailbone down, yeah? Good with me so far?
So the inhale, the belly goes out.
Yeah. It's really the diaphragm dropping down. The belly may or may not drop down, but it's natural abdominal breathing. The belly may or may not push out, but we're dropping the diaphragm down. Exhale, you push, yeah? So the reverse breath, let's not go into that, would make it more complicated, yeah? Okay, good. All right, now, there are 5 hand postures. Fingers going in, okay? Thumbs pushing in towards your thighs, knuckles pointing down. I'm going to inhale, relax, exhale. Now I'm gripping the floor, pushing the knees, tailbone as we just did. Now I push the thumb towards my thighs, knuckles down towards the floor. My chin is tucked, the crown of my head goes up.
Touching or not touching?
Almost touching, not quite touching, but I want space to push in. Yeah, yeah. Giving you space, make sure that you stretch a little bit more. You should feel the stretch on the front of the shoulder, on the sides, and don't drop the head. Yeah, because we want this, the chin will tuck, but the crown of the head wants to be up. We want a straight line. So don't look up though, yeah? So imagine that imaginary line from the crown of my head, which is right here, straight, yeah? Yeah? Good. We're gonna do each one 9 times. So inhale, relax, exhale, push. Grip the floor, push the knees, tailbone down, thumbs towards your thighs, knuckles down, chin tucked, crown of the head going up. Okay? A few in your own time. I'm going to just double check with these guys, yeah? Okay. Looks good. For my new guys, all of you, if you need, this is a tricky exercise. We need to have complete relaxation in order to get the stretch. So when in need, take an extra breath if you need, relax, and then continue, yeah? We want that stretch and release, but we also need that relaxation between. Otherwise, you're just snapping that rubber band versus actually stretching it, yeah? 9 breaths each. This is the 4th one. Yep. Good.
For this one, I know you're pulling through up, but are you also pulling out?
Just slight, very
But
slight.
more so.
Yeah, this is not about the stretch. You can have a certain amount, just a little bit of tension is the incorrect word, just about firmness, exactly. So you're not, it helps you stabilize, essentially. So I don't want to be limp. The idea is to keep you balanced as you're doing it, yeah? Good. Good. Any questions? Okay, we'll review through it again, but each one is done 9 times. I'm just going through it briefly so you get the beginning of it and we can keep working on it. Okay? She's got the hang of it. Try not to round. Yeah? Good. Okay. I'll come and help you with that in a second. Okay, so that's the first one. Okay? You felt it on the front. Now we're going to do over our head, elbow pointing out, palms facing up, fingertips going out towards the opposite side. So everything else remains the same. Horse riding stance, knees, tailbone, just the hand postures changes, okay? My shoulders want to be down. I'm creating a twist, yeah? So you should feel this on the inside. My palms want to be relatively shoulder height. So same thing, inhale, relaxed, exhale, grip the floor, push the knees out. Tailbone points down, pushing, push the fingertips away, push the elbow towards me, yeah? For you, 45 degrees. For you guys, towards me. Good. Let's have a slight bend. That's it. So there's a twisting. By having the elbow pointed forward, you create a twist within the arm. And that, again, is pulling your fascia. So inhale, relax. Exhale, push or stretch, more importantly. That's it. Nice. And keep the shoulders relaxed. We want to have our shoulders relaxed because if we are tight, we're creating more tension rather than helping release. Yeah? Good. A few more in your own time. I'm going to double check everybody. Okay? Keep that chin tucked. Good. Good. See? Not bad, actually. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Good. Okay, that's better. Okay. Mm-hmm. Be careful that the knees aren't going over, because as you were going down, the knees are dropping. Go wider, open up the feet if you need to, but I don't want the knees going. If you're going to go, it's going to go out. Just make sure that doesn't happen, yeah? Yeah, I just don't want you guys going forward into the knee, yeah? I want to, yeah, yeah, yeah. If you can come up without the knees going forward, by all means. But if you can't, I do not want that happening because that's just going to create pressure, yeah? Good. Any questions, guys? No. Uh,
I have one question. So you say you ground from the foot, right?
mhm.
So we push back. To feel pressure on my knees?
So, yes, slightly, because you're pushing your knees out. So that's creating a twist within the legs, yeah? So it shouldn't be pain. As long as there's no pain, yeah, so that is going to happen because what are you doing, right? I'm gripping the floor, right? The knees are bent, I'm pushing it out. My tailbone is down, right? There's this twist, it's like a screw. And exactly. And so that's actually helping build everything up within the knee and your joints. So stretch, release, okay? So the third one, okay? Fingers down to the words the earth. Everything else remains the same. Inhale, relax. Exhale, grip the floor, push the knees, tuck the tailbone down, push your fingertips down, chin tucked, crown of the head up, okay? Hands to the side. Yeah, fingers pointing down. Okay. Dieter, would you like to come in?
Okay.
Yeah? Good. All right. Good. Okay. All right, everybody, can you pause for 1 second? Dieter is off today, so if we could, everybody stand straight. Bow to Dieter and salute. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Have a good time. Master Tan always said, start and never stop. What was this? And you get that wrong. Okay. Have a good time. Good training. Bye-bye. See you somewhere. Have a safe trip. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Okay, as you were, carry on. Make sure you wait until you come in, please.
Okay.
Yeah, just complete disturbance of the class today.
Do we go to reception after?
Grinding, but wait. Okay. 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 Last one for the three of you, okay, is going to be this one. I'm going to skip the squatting for right now so that we can move into the grinding exercises, right? So same thing. Horse riding stance, hands out, shoulder height, push the fingertips away. Inhale, relax, exhale, push the fingertips straight. Oh, wow. Oh, you want to have your elbows pointing to the floor as much as we can. Yeah, so that creates a twisting. Yeah, good. Shoulders down a little bit. Yeah. Don't let the shoulders come up. Good. Same thing. Inhale, relax. Exhale, push. Whoa. Ah, okay. Strange. Okay.
Do we want the shoulders moving?
No, shoulder is down and locked in. Yeah? Everything we do within Kung Fu, our shoulders need to be down and relaxed. If our shoulders are up when we do anything, all the tension is going to go straight into it. Yeah? Good. Okay. Not yet. Sorry?
I'm just going to ask you, when we're reaching through our fingers,
Uh-huh.
your shoulders tend to want to roll forward. Do you pin your shoulders back
No.
and reach through your fingers?
Very slight, but if you're rolling, you create a lot of tension. So you shouldn't actually be pushing the tailbone out. The tailbone should be tucked down, right? So the shoulders naturally want to just sit in. If I roll through completely, it's very different, yeah? So here I want them in position, but I don't want it tight. That's why I'm avoiding saying the roll. But this is dangerous. So tuck the tailbone. There we go, that's better. That's it.
Then do we reach through our fingertips?
Yeah, but you're pushing it away internally,
Okay.
not actually moving the hand. You're losing your tailbone again. Okay, so just a quick review for the three of you. This one, first, second, third, fourth. Inhale, relax. Exhale, grip the floor, push the knees. Chin tucked, crown of the head up. Shoulders are always down and in, yeah? Whichever position we're in. Whether we're here, 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 yeah? Good? Okay. We'll review it again on Friday, okay? Good. All right. Any questions on the vein tendon?
So do we, when our hands are down, do we stretch our fingers or do you just pretend to stretch them?
You're still stretching them, but we don't physically move it. It's a very small opening of the joints, right? So you're not pretending, but you're not.
You don't let your shoulders drop, like.
You're going to let them drop, but you can't say, I'm going to move down this way. So that's why I'm avoiding that word of saying, okay, we're dropping down. You want to feel the joints opening up, right? So if you push internally from the shoulder, right, you'll feel the joints open up internally versus a physical push down. Yeah? Does that make sense? So you want to open everything gently, slowly, versus pushing completely. Yeah? So I don't want a physical movement, I want an internal movement. Does that make sense? From the shoulder, open, 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 open. Yeah?
And then is that the same for this one?
Yep, same thing. Push, push, push. Open, open, sorry, wrong word. Open, 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 open. Yeah? So you don't do this. That's what I'm avoiding. That's why I said don't get confused with physically pushing versus internally opening. So you want to move from those points. Yeah? Good? Any other questions?
When you're doing the squats,
Uh-huh.
where do you want to open
The spine. So this is about the vertebra. So with here, when we actually squat down, ideally you're going to actually squat down straight with the back nice and straight here. So I'm relaxed here. I tuck the tailbone. That curve in my spine has gone, right? Now I'm pushing from the crown of the head. I'm imagining there's a heavy weight. As I'm pushing against it, it creates a certain amount of pressure, and I'm opening up that pressure as I'm standing. So that twist is going to open up the vertebrae, one vertebra at a time. And we're sitting at desk jobs, so everything is curved. It goes straight in here. We want to open that up, yeah? So this one, you need to use a little bit of imagination. So you want to feel that pressure. So you're creating that pressure almost slightly with your mind, but you do start feeling it as you get comfortable. So it's really important that no matter how far down you go, it doesn't really matter as long as you tuck here. So going down deep, not the point. The point is opening up the spine, yeah? Those vertebrae need space. We don't want to impact our spine, yeah? Good. Quick drink of water, and then let's have two lines facing each other. Too much vein tendon?
No, nothing. It's before the tendons.
Kicks yesterday? Good. Let's have two lines facing each other. Good. So one line with Oz, one line with Lisa. There we go. Good. Come on. Good. Brilliant. We're going to work on making lines, guys.
Class struggles with lines.
Okay, good. Make sure you are lined up with one person or another. Do not count me in this one. Good. Vasily? Perfect. I'm going to steal one of you people. Good. Jimmy, since you're in the middle. Okay. First one. Without going into the full grinding and creating a lot of tension right away, I want you nice and relaxed. Upper block to upper block. Similar to what we did yesterday, we went into this. Now we're going to work on blocking completely. He's going to push towards my shoulder. I'm going to block. Push towards his shoulder. He's going to block. Yeah? My elbow is going to remain in. If you have been here for a little bit, I want your hand, your opposite hand, following at the elbow. If not, you can keep it at the Qing Ming. Push, good. All right? 9 times, each hand. And when you're ready, wait, we'll go through the next one together, okay? Try to, yeah, we go. Good. Yeah. Okay. So, push. Yes, I'm going to block. Okay? I'm pushing. Now you block. That's it. Okay, push. That's it. Good. That's it. Okay? And then start slowly creating a bit of pressure. As we're getting comfortable, if your blocks are correct, create a bit of tension.
And then you're going to use rotation of the entire body instead of just using the arm itself.
Good. Start giving each other a little bit of resistance to make it harder. So I want you to start then using your stance. All right, guys, as you get comfortable, a little bit of resistance. And when I say resistance, the instinct is going to be for everybody to start using just their arm. Use your entire stance that we just did in vein tendon. Grip the floor, engage the lower dantian, your core exercises that we just did, and then use it from there. So you can turn slightly and then push, yeah? Go for it. When you have done 9 on one side, switch to the other. Walking stance to walking stance. There you go. Same hand, same foot. Okay. Good. All right. For you guys, let's have a little bigger movement, okay? And we're going to go in a walking stance, okay? So what you did earlier with Selena this morning after tea, okay? Come with me. Okay. So he's going to push towards my shoulder, right? Now I'm going to block. Push. Keep going. Here. I'm going to block. As I'm blocking, my elbow stays in. Now I push. Yeah, that's it. Good. Here. Good. And then as you're comfortable, you start adding a bit more tension. So you resist me. Yeah, see? There you go. Now we connect. Good. Push. That's it. Resist now. There we go. See? I'm using my body. I'm not using my arm strength, but I'm using my body. So grip the floor. Push the knees out. Everything will come from a stable stance rather than worrying about a single arm. No matter what, it's lacking. We use the entire body, there's so much more there. Yeah?
Are we doing certain amount of types?
9 on each side. Okay? Good. Has everybody done about 9 on each side, approximately? Good. Okay. Okay, let's confuse you guys even more. Guys? Next one, starting down below, thumb to thumb. Okay? He's going to block up without creating such a big movement in the waist. Go on. He's going to turn, and he's going to drop down, okay? I'm going to do the same, coming up, down, okay? And as you get comfortable, resistance. As much as we can, we want to keep the elbow in. I'm blocking up, I turn, I drop down, yeah? Even when I'm adding resistance, trying to keep the elbow in, yeah? Go for it. 9 on each side. Okay. 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 So at the top, right? Isabel, come with me this time. May I? Okay. So at the top, she's going to give me resistance, yeah? Okay. I'm going to come up with an upper block. Here I turn into a lower. So then she goes upper block. Her palm is facing her. She turns, that's it. Then it stays neat. Try not to be palm to palm. Try to be wrist to wrist. Yeah? So everything like we would add in sticking hands. If we start doing this, we end up losing sensitivity. Wrist stays in. We can hook like this, but we don't want to hold. Yeah? Good? Without the booty move. So rotation is with the spine straight and never turning your side. So don't turn your side. There's rotation.